Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for coming to this presentation.
Allow me to introduce myself to you.
My name is Bimo W.
And my name is Dendy Dio Damar.
We are from the AGRO Technology Department.
Today, I'd like to discuss our upcoming project, Randu Raw Honey.
Apis mellifera, beekeeping in Indonesia, has been practiced mainly in Java since 1970s. Nevertheless, the honey productivity is considerably low in both quantity and quality. Honeybee cultivation has long been a part of the life of Indonesian people, especially those who live in rural areas and around forests. They are well acquainted with the tradition of honeybee cultivation, especially the local species Apis cerana, although in simple form and technique. In the 1970s, initiated by the Apiary Scout Center, modern honeybee cultivation began to be developed using the European bee species imported from Australia. Starting from 20 stock, mellifera as a gift from President Soeharto visit to Australia in 1974, which was given to Scout movement in a few years. It has grown to tens of thousands of colonies involves hundreds of breeders.
Okay, and then it's about honey. The cultivation of a mellifera occupies an important position in beekeeping activities and honey production in Indonesia. Citing data from the Directorate General of Ministry of Forestry said then a mellifera accounts for around 20% of Indonesia's total honey production, which average 400 tons per year. The area that a priority of development of European bee cultivation is the island of Java today. The production base and grazing of mellifera bees, especially around the northern coast of Java, Central Java, East Java, West Java. Case this relate to the availability of good bee feeding plants in the area and the existence of road infrastructure, the rich remote area by existence of the plant such a source of feed. The most common of type of food source, the most reliable source of honey is kapok randu or CB pentadra. This plant is widely available in the regency of Pati, Batang, Jepara, and Kudus regencies. Central Java Province, as well as Pasuruan and Purbalingga regencies is Java. Other plants are included in the main producer group honey are rubber or Hevea brasiliensis and Rambutan Nephelium apacis. These two types of plants are widely found in Subang Regency and Purwakarta Regency, West Java Province. In addition, to these types, there are several other types of honey producing plants. By the way, but they are not included in the main group because of the relative number of stand few and limited distribution. For example, coffea species, Calendra or Calendra, Calotorius, and Sonoritis or Delgibera species.
For this reason, we have a breakdown in the form of the raw honey randu honey. This honey is natural honey that has many benefits and advantages. Raw honey randu is unquestionably authentic honey. Why should we buy this honey? Because this raw honey is produced from the flower nectar that is sucked by the bees, and there is no addition of any chemical substance, so that the quality and efficiency of this raw honey is guaranteed. This range of raw honey already has a certificate.
This is used for what? Randu raw honey. The first, for sportsmen or for athletics worker. The way to serve it, it is by using 3 tablespoons of honey. After that, it is brewed with warm water with a mixture of orange juice. The mixture of drunk before the match and also after the match. Its benefits are as a refresher after the match. The second, those who want to have sex can also consume this honey. The way of serving this honey is 2 tablespoons of honey mixed with dark egg yolk, then give a little salt plus pepper or coconut water and mix with this honey to taste. Third, for adults who want to stay in shape, the way of serving this honey is with 2 tablespoons of honey taken regularly before going to bed. This honey can also be consumed by pregnant and lactating women. The presentation is by way of papaya juice mixed with milk and honey. This honey consumed every morning and evening. Fourth, for age 50 years and over, the way of serving is with 1 teaspoon of honey brewed with non-fat milk and consumed every morning and evening.
Previous people have known the greatness of this honey and consumed it. This honey is very easily digested by a sensitive stomach. Previous people have known the greatness of this honey and consumed it. This honey is very easily digested by a sensitive stomach. The composition of the compound varies according to the nectar and pollen. The advantage of this honey is that this honey is very easily absorbed by the body, so it is suitable for consumption every day. This honey can also be consumed by adults and children. The recipe for serving is if for the children during their growth period. The presentation is by using a glass of warm water, then mix with a tablespoon of honey, and can also be mixed with enough milk and drunk every time before going to bed and waking up. For adults, the presentation.
Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.